Looking to share the gift of health and wellness this year with your friends and family? Well, look no further because I'm sharing with you my holiday gift guide for health and wellness. Welcome to my channel. My name is Dr. Jessica. I'm a naturopathic doctor, an acupuncturist, and a health coach, and I help clients deal with stress, fatigue, anxiety, and other symptoms of burnout. Make sure you subscribe and hit that notification bell so that you can know when I post new videos about this topic every week. Let's dive into that guide. Alright, first, let's talk about gadgets and wearables because I'm a techie person and I love trackers and wearables and other things to help me gauge a little bit more objectively about how I'm actually doing with my health and wellness journey. So the first thing I want to talk about I'm actually wearing right now, and that is my Oura Ring. So this is the Oura Ring version 2, and I do believe that they have just come out with a version 3 as well. So this thing is pretty cool because it goes along with your smartphone, and it is monitoring things like your sleep, it's looking at your heart rate variability, it's tracking to see how much time you've spent in different stages of sleep. So it really is a great guide, either if you're training for something or if you're just looking to troubleshoot things like sleep, if you just want to keep track of your heart rate or things like that. So one of the reasons I really like this is because I sometimes like to experiment with adding either different supplements or adding different types of training into my routine, and then that way I can actually use the heart rate variability function of the Oura Ring to track my progress. Now, I can make a whole separate video about heart rate variability and how we use it and what it is, but we can use it as a measure to see if we need to back off of our training, or if we need to improve our sleep, or if we've added something that is making us a little bit worse. I'll just say that heart rate variability is the amount of time in between beats of your heart rate. You want it to actually vary pretty widely. You want it to have a great variance. That means you're more resilient to stress. So the Oura Ring is great for tracking that over time, looking at trends, and if you're just a tech nerd and an information nerd like I am, it's a really great way to keep track of things and to really experiment with your own body. So definitely recommend the Oura Ring, and I guess check out the Oura Ring 3 because they just updated it. Other gadgets that I love are of course other wearables like the Apple Watch. I have an older version, but I know that the newer version 7 that's out, I think it's version 7, there's always a new one. But a lot of these wearables are similar to the Oura Ring where they're tracking your temperature, you can do things like an EKG, they're tracking your sleep, and they're tracking obviously your exercise and your steps. So another great gift idea, either for yourself or for a loved one or a friend, where you can help track your journey. All of these are great for motivation and just keeping yourself a little bit more accountable. And of course, there's other versions other than the Apple. I did have a Fitbit previously in the past. I know that they've made a lot of changes as well and continue to update those. There's also the Garmin. So any of those I think would be a great addition for any fitness lover or for anybody who's starting on that health and wellness journey and needs a little bit of accountability. Now, another wearable that I think is really interesting is a continuous glucose monitor. Now, usually you would have to be insulin dependent or be a diabetic to get one. However, there are now companies like NutriSense that are offering monthly subscriptions basically, and they take care of the prescription as well. Now, this one is a great idea if you are troubleshooting your nutrition. Maybe if you're a little bit insulin resistant. I have a video about insulin resistance. Go ahead and click that if you haven't seen that already. A continuous glucose monitor is a great way to troubleshoot your nutrition and to dig a little deeper into what specific foods may be spiking your blood glucose, or seeing what types of foods that your body may not be processing all that well. The great thing about NutriSense is that along with the wearable glucose monitor, you also have an app on the phone that keeps you constantly updated. And also on the other end of that is a dietitian that you can connect with, and you can ask questions and get your questions answered, which is really, really valuable. Now, I actually have a discount code for NutriSense if you want to give it a try. I am not making any money off of this. This is just strictly if you want to give it a try. It's strictly a discount for viewers of my channel, which is pretty awesome. I believe the code is Dr. Jessica, but I'll leave the code on screen here and I'll leave it in the description box as well. So if you want to give that a try, I think that's an awesome gift either for yourself or again for family and friends as well. Now let's move on to self-care. Now I do have a older video, I'll link it up here, about muscle recovery, and I do mention some of these objects in that video, so if you want more in depth about that and how they work, go ahead and click on that video. So when it comes to at-home self-care, you want to make sure you're helping your body recover if you're training for something, or if you just need help with stress management and relaxation. So one of the things I love is a at-home percussor. Now this one is a Hypervolt. This is an older version. They do have newer ones, but the premise is simple. You have different heads. You can use it all over different parts of your body to relieve tension and to reduce stress and to relieve tight muscles. So this is an awesome gift. There are other ones available on Amazon. I will link things down below. They are not affiliate links. I am not, again, not being paid. These are things that I actually use myself and I like to share as well. Another great gift for at-home self-care and reducing muscle tension is the foam roller. Now, there are different types, there are different materials. This is just your basic made out of foam. Really great for muscle recovery, really great in using it to help improve your range of motion. And it is very important that after your workout and before your workouts, you're stretching, you're warming up, and you're working to improve your range of motion and your flexibility. Strength is nothing without flexibility to go along with it as well. So give the gift of recovery. Now, they may not like you at first for giving them the foam roller, but I promise it is so worth it. Another idea for self-care at home is to get a cupping set. Now, if you've ever gotten acupuncture or been to an acupuncturist or even been to a physical therapist, you have probably had cupping or seen cupping. We all know those famous pictures from Michael Phelps back in the Olympics a number of years ago, where I think cupping became really mainstream. Now, these, you can get this on something like Amazon, really cheap, really inexpensive. I'll try to hold this up without spilling everything, but it comes with this set of plastic cups. Now these are vacuum cups. Traditionally, cupping is done with fire and glass cups, but obviously this is a little bit easier, especially to do to yourself. Comes with a little suction gun. So this is another great method for recovery and doing some self-care at home that I highly recommend. Just don't overdo it. You don't need to be purple afterwards, okay? Just keep that in mind. Now, another idea for self-care is taking care of your mindset, right? So giving the gift of a meditation cushion and a meditation pillow. Now, this is a way to still sit on the floor and be a little bit more comfortable, especially if you're not completely flexible to sit in something like a lotus position. Sitting on the floor provides a steadier base if you're in meditation, and adding that meditation cushion is just a little bit more comfy and allows you to stay in the position a little bit longer. So again, I will leave a link below to one of my favorites. So let's talk stocking stuffers, because one of the things that we like to do in my family is give a lot of small presents inside a stocking, because you kind of feel like a kid, right? So one of my favorite things is actually a little tiny jump rope, a little speed rope. Very easy, very cheap, very effective, great for HIIT workouts or bursts of cardio. You could also do something like a pack of resistance bands. Now, these are the fabric bands. If you know someone who's trying to grow their peach or trying to grow their booty, then these resistance bands are a great option. Now, these are the fabric ones. They come in things like light, medium, and strong, or light, medium, and heavy as far as how tight they are. These are great to add to your lunges, your squats, to put more emphasis on the glutes and to really activate the glutes as well, because sometimes they're hard to isolate. So great gift idea for somebody who's trying to grow their booty. Another cute little option are these sliders. These are great for things like adding more resistance to your ab workouts. They're literally just a little plastic piece along with a cover if you have like hardwood floors, and you can take it off if you have carpet, but you usually put your feet in there and do different exercises. So these are great just to add a little bit more resistance. And again, all of these are really inexpensive stocking stuffers. Another great idea for stocking stuffers are a inexpensive pair of blue light glasses. Now, so I talk about blue light glasses more in depth in my Get Better Sleep video. I'll leave a link above. But so we want to use blue light glasses if we're working into the night, if we're on our screens, on our TVs, because blue light is the light that is emitted by our screens, and it actually blocks melatonin production. So melatonin is that hormone that helps us prepare for bed and to tell us that we're sleepy. So wearing a pair of blue light blocking glasses will help improve your sleep. So if you have to be on screens at night, or if you want to watch TV, or if you need to do some work on your laptop, put on a pair of blue light glasses and it will help improve your sleep. And I think they look kind of cool. They make me look a little bit smarter than I probably am. Great idea for a little stocking stuffer. Again, you can get these on Amazon. You can get fancier ones on sites like Zlul. I'll leave a link below as to where I got these and to some of the other ones that I have as well. And one of the last things that I wanted to talk about is actually a gift for yourself. I want you to remember that you should also invest in yourself when it comes to the holidays, right? Give yourself the gift of stress reduction, stress relief, better sleep, better energy. And I have a great way for you to do that, and that is through a coaching program with me. Inside my program, the Better Health Blueprint, we have weekly coaching calls. We have an entire course that deals with your mindset, your sleep, your nutrition, your exercise, doing some lab work, as well as looking at your hormones, looking at your detox pathways, all the things that I talk about on this channel, all bundled into a course that you get to go through at your own leisure, and then you get to ask me questions about it. So we have weekly coaching calls, and then we also have one-on-one calls where we look further at your own picture. So make sure you don't forget to invest in yourself. If you're interested in working with me or want to learn more about that, I'll leave a link below where you can learn more. And together we can help work around your stress, your fatigue, maybe that anxiety, maybe that difficulty sleeping, so that you can go through the holidays and also come out on the other end feeling refreshed, feeling rejuvenated, and feeling like you're about to live your best life. So, all right, I hope this video was helpful. If you decide to get any of these gifts, leave it in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up as it helps other people find this channel. And I will see you in the next video. Bye.